Okie dokie, folks. We finally made it to a puzzle in Misery Sea. It was quite an interesting thing to solve to get here, but holy moly, was it complicated. Right, let's jump into this puzzle. It's called Reverse Drop. Please be nice and simple. Reverse Drop. It is unlikely we're going around the back of there, right? Squishing you this way, but then why have you left a space open if that's the case? How would you lift something up there and then take it to the right without it just falling to its doom? I don't think you would. Yeah, things aren't getting around onto there. Okay, so it is just this way. Why the hole then? Why would you do that? Except to make me go through that process of like determining that that's not necessary, but like that shouldn't be the interesting bit of the puzzle. It isn't the interesting bit of the puzzle, so it shouldn't be there. Keep the interesting bit, get rid of the rest. Okay, so, I mean, it's possible I haven't understood it properly yet. So this needs to get squished, which can only be done with a block. So there needs to be a block here. So it's obviously going to have to be an upwards block, unless we're weighing it upwards. There's a lot of vines here, which is curious, as though we're actually trying to get, like, downwards weighted blocks up there. Because, yeah, okay, so that's not true. It could be a downwards facing one, and I'm holding it. There's no splitting, so that's nice. We don't have multi-agent stuff going on. So it's almost like we need to get weight up there and then walk off the thing that's weighing us up there. Like use something as an elevator, basically. But then why not just have a block weigh us up there, would be the question. Like why not just do 3 wide, all facing upwards, and then walk that way and squish. I mean, yeah, why not just do that? There's going to be a reason. Oh, because it's hard to... The problem with the gravity thing for flipping these things is it's hard to make a shape like that, if not impossible. Can we get one? What's it called again? Oops, let's close my whiteboard. Instead of pausing the game. It's called Reverse Drop. That could mean anything. That's too vague. But yeah, we're obviously not squishing you ourselves. Squishing you with a block. So we either fall up there with a block, and we would weigh a block down. Is that true? No, that's not true. We do not weigh a block down unless we have something on top of us as well. Which could work. Yeah, so the trouble here ultimately is... I don't want that to happen. How do I ever get around this? Oh, we could do that, I guess. So sure, I can stick them to each other, but then that kind of thing happens. They're just going to split again. Although, I mean, it's possible to make the right kind of shape, but they're not going to be facing upwards. Well, they'll be facing upwards, but up there, and then they're far too heavy. Yeah, so I'm not sure 3 wide is really much of an option. Do we need to do some floaty stuff? Do we need to do... Could we be... I mean, I'm not sure I can do floaty stuff here because of the lack of like vines and bridges. Oh, can I let go of this thing anymore? I'm not sure I can. I think I cannot. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to do what I was thinking of. Like 3 wide. Well, I can fall upwards, but then I'm just standing next to you. So it's like I want to do that, but have a thing with me, I guess. Somehow. So I want to be way down, so 1 squid would do that. But I want to take a block up with me. Which means having an upwards facing block. So I need an upwards facing block with me as well. Potentially like 2 blocks here, 1 hand on each, as in alternating hands. Upwards, downwards. Those cancel out, so we wouldn't be held down right now, but we could have like another one like on our feet or something. Like this. And then we would let go of you. Then we'd be evenly balanced. No, we wouldn't. We'd go up because we're pointing upwards. Yep. Then we'd land on there. We could walk to the right. We'd fall upwards and we'd be able to squish you. Maybe? Is it at all feasible that we make that? But we need to set up there the 2 blocks facing opposite directions. So it'd be an upwards pointing one at the top. That's an upwards pointing one, but then I'd have to, okay, maybe it is feasible to do this. If we also weigh ourselves upwards with a block, which could just be you, but then we'd have to weigh ourselves downwards with a block. How do I do anything with this one? Don't love that. I don't think. Although I could let go of both of them, right? Oh, well, right now I can't let go of either of them, so that's a good point. How do I get to the other side of you? Like that, I guess. Okay. But now I've grabbed onto both of them. So is it possible to even do that without... ending up in that situation where I've grabbed both? Where I can't let go, basically. Obviously that's 3 connected, but not the way I want it to be. So yeah, an alternative here is like... but if we're not holding on to the upwards one, then it's going to fall upwards anyway. So how is that being held down? I guess by maybe one being on top of it, like that. So we're saying like this situation. So right now, if we were holding on to this, we would be weighed down in total, right? Is that true? Yes, 2 of those is heavier than me. So 1 of those is heavier than 2 of me. So yeah, those would counteract, and then yeah, we'd be going down. And then I'd let go, be grabbing onto this, but then we'd win and go upwards. I have no idea if that kind of stack is possible though. And even thinking about that seems very difficult. We'd have to do some kind of clever weighing down and not end up in that kind of situation as well. Well, we've ended up in that situation. Oh, I could fall upwards and then grab... Well, I mean, it wouldn't Wouldn't be useful, would it? Because in theory I could grab something that's at this height. As in I could like grab this block from here. Yeah, also true. I kind of just want to know if anything weird is possible here. But it's so hard to test. Okay, I'm on the other side of this. Those are joins. That is bad, I think. It's gotta be bad. So if I step backwards now, we don't necessarily have a problem. If I step forwards now, we do. I can let go, and we don't. Go back up. Do this. Then we have a problem. I'm probably completely misunderstanding what I need to do in the first place. Because I can't just go and squish you myself. I do need a block with me. Like, why all those vines? It's like I'm not pointing upwards. It's like I'm holding on to them. Yeah, those vines imply that I'm pointing downwards. So that tells me something weird. I guess that's why it's a reverse drop. Is that what it's called? Reverse drop. Because I'm pointing downwards and somehow fall upwards. I guess with the weight of some things. So the weight of like one thing could take me upwards for sure. Yeah, so maybe I'm just swapping to one pointing upwards. But if it's pointing upwards, then I would have fallen already. So how do I avoid that? Well, I have another weight in there which is pointing downwards. We're just going back to this situation. That's upwards. That's downwards. But then I can't actually get rid of the downwards one. So that one's downwards. That one's upwards. They cancel out right now. I mean, it'd be nice if they weren't having to be stacked on top of each other. Maybe that's my problem. And I should like put them on my head instead. Although I don't think I can do that. So I would need to be holding the one that is taking me upwards, or it needs to be underneath me. So you underneath me. Pointing upwards. Two wins over against me and another block. So I can't have another upwards one down there. I'd have to have... I don't know how I'd get this in the first place, but... like... two down like this? And then why would that come along with me? It wouldn't. Well, oh no, okay. This way round it would. Two down. We use that to pull that one along. We let go. Okay, so sure, we then go up. But then how do I get this one with me? I think it would get dragged with me. The friction would drag it along with me, which wouldn't be good. That feels like almost something. So yeah, we'd land up there, like this, with the thing below me, but I wouldn't be able to grab it. I wouldn't be able to knock it off in any way. So it can't be there. It has to be... somehow, like... below the two pointing down? Or, yeah, I'm going back to this kind of situation like this. 2 pointing down. They could be horizontal. That pointing upwards, I'm holding that to begin with, dragging along. The friction might work in my favor there to drag this to the right. Not certain. Don't love not being certain. Go there. But then surely it would keep dragging it along if the friction was working. So I just wouldn't be able to get free of these things. I can't grab one on the right or on the left. Nope. Also, this involves getting them stacked like this, which I don't love. The only way for that not to be true is for the upwards one to be held down by either me or one of those. So it has to be held down by me. If it's held down by me, though, then I can't get it later. Unless we... Oof. I guess friction-wise, I would like keep... Can I get on top of an upwards one like that? Like, if I were to have another upwards one in my hand, then why would I need the one below me? I wouldn't, because that would win. But then that would fly away. Unless I was holding it, but then I'd have to have something. Okay, so other option is I'm holding the thing, but I'm weighed down by blocks. I somehow get them off my head. I wouldn't even need both. That's the kind of curious thing there, because that is already going to keep me down here. I'm not even sure this is possible though. Oh no. Okay, there's very few things I can even set up with this arrangement at all. Ooh, is this thing I can do where I do like this and go upwards? No. No, there's not. Well, now I'm just stuck again. It's so easy to get into that situation. Like, so I have to somehow avoid that while doing everything else. We've got a cat that wants my attention here. Hello. Once again, I'm stuck in that position. Like, how do I not get into that position? Sure, lets me get up there, but then what? Could I just like grab one here? Could I somehow have like left one in an accessible spot? If I then grab... Like, I guess if there's just one up here, I could just then grab it. Okay. That's its own whole thing to figure out. I'm not sure there's a way to get anything interesting to happen here. Like, they're all just gonna be the same way around as each other. Like, sure, I can be a different way around, but... I can't, like, get an upside down one down. I can't get one on my head. I can't do anything like that because there's no, like, vines here to help me do that kind of thing. And then we're just, like, kind of stuck. And there's nothing, there's no way out of that. So we've got that situation again, great. And then we got that, and then we got this, and then we're stuck, and then that's fine-ish. Okay. Can I be the other way around at this point? Sure. Doesn't help me though. Although I can do that. Also doesn't help. I can grab it from the other side. But there's no like shape that's that tall that would be good for going there. We'd need like an L shape if we're doing that. It's a vaguely interesting thing to do, but I can't climb up onto there from that. On top of it, but I don't think that's useful. Just this again. That is the most I could grab. That's the only shape I could grab. Unless I make them float. But then I don't think I can make them float because I don't have the bridge or vine setup that I would need. I don't think this is leading anywhere. But I also can't do anything else. Can't get them on my head, can't do anything. I'm definitely not going around the top, right? How would that ever work? Well, I can't go through there. How many can I weigh down? None. Because I'm only 2, I can't weigh down any, so I can't like counteract the weights in any way. So basically I can't get an upwards facing one close to a downwards facing one at any point because I can't weigh it down. I guess they can help weigh it down, but then to do that, I guess me plus something can weigh down one. But that requires stacking them in some way or getting one on my head, which I can't do. I can do L shapes, but I also don't see how that helps. Then we're just back at this. L shape, cool. And nothing positive came from it. There's got to be some cool trick here, but what on earth is it? Because you can't really do any like opposite direction things on top of each other tricks here. It's literally just... I could certainly be holding... No, I was going to say I could certainly be holding like an upwards facing one while I go and grab the other ones, but I can't. That's literally what I can't do. That's literally what I cannot do. Once I like this, I can't rearrange them anymore. Oh my gosh, this game, it's too hard. It's way too hard. Could I leave the other one somewhere that I could then do something with it from here? Well, if it were anywhere near me, it'd be joined to me. Sorry, it'd be joined to them. Or like on my feet, but then I can't go anywhere. Can I... Okay, if I were to put two vertical... Oh. So I want to flip you, but I don't want to hold on to you. This would be fine. No. I want you to go up. I've done it before, but I don't want to attach them like this. So to do that, I just need to be holding that one at the top. Why doesn't that work? Why isn't this the same? Why isn't this exactly the same? Oh my gosh, don't do that. Don't do that. It's so infuriating. This stuff just doesn't do what you want it to do. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. We had two stacked before. How did I do it? I have no idea. Oh, there's two. Oh no, but I'm stuck to them like that. No, I don't want that either. I don't want that either. Ah! My gosh! Don't want that either. There was a way. There was somehow a way. Maybe it was like, we do it here? Okay, those are stacked. Okay, two are stacked. But then I've attached them the wrong way. Can I do that without that happening? I don't think I can. This gravity mechanic is one of my least favorite mechanics in anything. I swear I had two stacked before, like, without that problem. I mean, I did, somehow. I don't get it. Somehow it happened, and there's no move I can do that makes it happen. So how did it happen? Two are stacked. Two are stacked. Go that way. Okay. Why did I want that? I don't even remember anymore. Of course I don't remember anymore because it's like it was a million hours ago. I was thinking something that isn't possible, so I did all that and I didn't think it leads anywhere. I was thinking like, can I use that to help like leave? Leave what? I somehow take this upside down over to that wall. It's obviously not happening, is it? Is it good to have this L shape? I don't think so. Just fiddle with things randomly until something hopefully works. La la la, la la la. Or something vaguely interesting happens. La la la, la la la. This is the Ligo song. This is the Ligo song. Fiddle around until something random happens. Fiddle around until something random happens. I don't know what to do. I may have to done that again. Great. It's the most interesting thing that's happened so far, but it's not interesting. Rage. I don't get how I do anything else. There's no other moves. They can't be on top of each other in any interesting fashion or... I can't weigh down even one of them because one is heavier than me, so I can't like get them close to each other while being the opposite way around from each other. I can make a 3 wide thing, but I can't go anywhere with it. I can split it. That's about it. It's interesting that does connect very briefly. I don't want to do this puzzle anymore, but I do want it to be over. Like maybe that situation of like having my hands stuck to the thing is somehow good, but if they're both pointed down, that means I'm never going up. Is that true? Yes, because yep. If they're both pointing up, then I mean, potentially could be fine if I could somehow get over the wall, but I wouldn't be able to. two are together. Now do something interesting with that. Very interesting. With one, I can already fall off that way, so if I could somehow grab one from somewhere. I can't grab it from there, so it's like I'd have to grab it from that ledge. And then move it left and drop it, and then go up and then push it in. How would I get a thing there? I wouldn't. Once again, it would require getting an upwards facing squid on the bottom of a downwards facing squid, which is not something that is possible in this puzzle, as far as I'm aware. Because there's no bridge or vine setup. That's bad. I can never remember how on earth I do the... Okay, here it is. There we go. Now they're stacked too. Can I somehow have a thing on my head or on my feet? Or no, of course I cannot. If this were like earlier in the game, I don't think I'd be getting as frustrated so quickly, but it is late in the game and I've had enough. Somehow got to be a block up here with me. Everything I can think of to do involves having either me or the blocks, like with their gravity facing each other, but that is not seemingly a thing that can happen. As far as I can tell. This again, great. I can do that either way round, I guess. No, I can't. I can only do it walking upwards. But I can't split these from here. Oh, hold on. No. Can I... No, I can't. One will always weigh me down. Yes, okay. I was thinking, can I take one up there? Feet down. So the answer is no. I cannot take 1 feet down. Because one will always weigh me down, correct? Yes. So it needs to be the thing that's going up there and squishing the dude is a feet up squid block. Somehow has to get over there. I don't get it. I do not get it. I'm well and truly lost. Like if I could like extend them into the gravity thing from here, not that would help. It would just flip one over there. Somehow they need to get on top of each other, but that's not possible. Somehow insert this and there to be a upwards one, like, is it not possible? I think it's not possible. Why is it not possible? Hold on. Can I not just like land my head on one? Okay, leave you there while I go up. Then go down. Like this will do it, right? Do this. There. Okay, it is. No, you're flipped. What was the idea? Yeah, that doesn't do that at all. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought that did something interesting somehow. Is that interesting? If I could have... Okay, this would be very cool if I could have an upwards facing one right next to me. And yeah, maybe all those vines are so I can step over it once I'm up there as well. So is there some way to get you down there? No, but you're facing down. Of course you are. Not up. This is interesting though. This is interesting. Is it? No, it's not. This is interesting. I think like that on the other side. What do they do? Hold on. That. Why don't I fall? I thought I fall. Do I not fall? Hold on. No. No, this was better a second ago. What happened? What's the difference? No. Okay, we're down, but they're all pointing that way, so that doesn't do anything for me. I guess I want to be the other way around. Something better happened. So there's that weird situation where they're all up there like that, like facing different directions, but that only happens very temporarily. I've got one on my feet. So this is, okay, we finally got a thing. I don't know how I've done it, but I guess by making this L shape, I've finally got something that's, yeah, like on my feet. But then, once I'm over here, it's no longer like that, is the problem. I get to here. So it's falling down right now, but I want it falling up, don't I? What do I... That like drags me down. Can I do two like that? So they drag me down. And I'm holding one that's like face up. How did I get to this situation at all? I've got no idea. By doing that kind of thing. What if I'm grabbing these like this? But then we don't drag it along, so nothing happens. This is just the same, isn't it? Is it the same? I don't think I can get anything out of this. What if we were the other way around with the L shape? Would that do anything? Not convinced it would. All the way around with the L shape here. Oh, then it would fall. Well, we could only do it one more space. I think I could get the 2 blocks up there onto that wall, maybe with this the other way around. Let me try it the other way around. Can I do that? I should be able to, right? Oh no, no. What do I do? I need to be holding this from here. How does that happen? How did that happen? By like having this shape already. Wait, what? No. How did I get into this situation? Like that. Okay. Just fall onto there like that. But I want to do it the other way around, so do there. There. This. How do I move you over? Everything's so difficult. So keep things horizontal, basically. Maybe I can't do it right now. Maybe I need to leave that there and then do like this, do that. Okay, that was maybe promising. So start like that, do this, do that. Okay, can I get anywhere with this? Although I won't be able to drag the thing along like this, will I? Well, there go all my ideas. Okay, what if we have 2 stacked? Like, well, now I've grabbed them like that. Okay. Like this, and then... No, this doesn't make any sense. Well, now this is all joined together. Golly gosh. Yeah, maybe do it on the other side, but the other way around. I'm just going to try it. It's like the only interesting setup I've got. So let's just keep going. Let's put this down here. Sure. Then we'll also nudge it over 1. Bring that down, but I want to be the other way around. Like that, okay. Then you're there, cool. Then we come down on the other side of this. Like I've got some patterns that help me get places. Can I do it from here though? Maybe. Go there, bring this back to there, I think. Do I need to be on the other side of that? No. No, this is right. Is it? No. I need to have grabbed this a different way, somehow like this. No. Does this need to be 1 further in? And I need to be up there somehow, so flip. Okay. Grab you. Okay, maybe it needs to, oh yeah, it needs to be on that side, doesn't it? That's what I'm missing. Okay. And 1 further over or not? Oh, I can't remember what on earth I did. Is it this? That's got them flipped. Temporarily. There we go. Okay, it's come with me. Is this solvable? Please be solvable somehow. Or can I use those to knock it off my... No. This has got to be the thing. Like, that's like the only thing I've managed to do so far that's vaguely an interesting move. I've done it. I've done it. Okay. I found the interesting move. It's a cool, interesting move, but the system in which that interesting move exists is, oh my gosh, horrendous. We killed an area. Okay, cool. What does that mean? Basically, we're just gonna finish Beyond, so it might just be a squid block puzzle to do, but we're saving it for next time. If it turns out like we've got nothing left to do after doing that squid block, it's just a short. I mean, it might take a while to figure out the squid block, so we'll see. All right, see you next time. Goodbye.